Imagine that you have to work while collecting SNAP benefits. Let's get into it.
So the new SNAP requirements say that you gotta work 80 hours. You feel me? And
It
you
should.
gotta, I think you gotta report it. You feel me? And everybody like, oh, it's affected the disabled, the disability people. You know how many people are fucking got that little handicap thing on their tags, driving around with us in traffic?
Now, I see that quite often, and let me tell you, when I see it at the store, the grocery store, I'm not saying you're not handicapped or you're not disabled, but damn it, when I see you walking fast or practically running when it's snowing or raining, and you're the closest vehicle at Walmart, I question that in my mind. How handicapped or how disabled you are, because I see this happen quite often, not just at Walmart, but other places as well. I'm just using Walmart as an example, but it makes me wonder why you might be collecting some type of benefit to begin with. Like, why can't you work? I really like where this video is going to be heading. Let's keep watching.
But you can't get your ass up and go to work somewhere. Dollar
Hmm.
Tree, Family Dollar, a receptionist. You feel me? It's jobs like that that is for people that are disabled. Some, not all. Don't get me wrong. Some
Yeah, no, I agree with that because I was at the grocery store the other day and there was a lady at the register that was ringing me up, and there was a tomato soup, a Campbell's tomato soup, believe it or not. And no, Campbell's is not for poor people, but it was a 2 for $5 deal. So I got two cans of tomato soup that you put in the microwave, and she went to go ring it up, and it went bong, and she was like ready to reach out to her phone or reach out to somebody else and be like, what's going on. I said, these are 2 for $5. That's probably why it's not coming up. She had oxygen on. She had an oxygen tank behind her, one of those little portable oxygen tanks, and she had it in her nose to be able to breathe. Now, this is somebody who's trying. I don't know what her status is or whatnot, but it's just to give you an example that there is people out there that are disabled that do work, right? Whether she's collecting or not, any kind of benefits, that's irrelevant. That's her prerogative, if she needs to. But I almost can't complain because she is trying. She's disabled and she's working the register. She's working in a grocery store. It's something. She is trying. That's all I ask for when I see these videos and people are commenting on it about those who have SNAP benefits that are not trying. And that's where the issue is. That's where I kind of have to personally draw the line and call it out. If you're not trying, then you need to do a better job, because we're just sponging off of Americans, that are tax paying and that are working their ass off nonstop, and we're not trying. We're just sitting at home collecting and using our SNAP cards, and we're not doing nothing.
people are way more disabled than others. You feel me? But yes, if you're not incapable of getting your ass up going to work, if you're not physically incapable of going to work, yes, get your ass up and go to work. Go do something.
Yes, thank you very much for saying this. Not enough people are saying it. I'm seeing some of it on social media, but not enough people are talking about you having to work. Imagine that, work. You got to work to get money. And a lot of us out there are not working, and we're just collecting, and we're living off of Americans rather, that are hardworking. That's where the issue is. And this is why this is all being blown out of proportion. This is why they had to change the regulations and make changes to the SNAP benefit program, because a lot of us out there are taking advantage of it And it's hurting us. It's hurting America. It's hurting everybody. I don't think enough people can see this or understand this, but it's hurting. In the past, they slapped a band aid on it and just called it a day. We'll fix it eventually. I guess I'm kind of glad that why we are trying to make a change in this world, especially to government assistance programs. There has to be a change.
Instead of just soaking up these benefits. You feel me? That's what they're trying to eliminate too. Like y'all just need to
Exactly.
get y'all ass in gear and make something shake. You feel me? So
Yes,
the new SNAP
I agree.
requirements
I
say that
agree. Let me stop this. I agree 100% of what she's saying. If you agree, let me know in the comments, and I want to know your take on this. I will catch you in the next one.